can see the screen.
Sir, I downloaded the software you gave in the link. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
What should I do in that software?
You have installed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you installed it, this class notes. I'll say it as a .jnt file. Can you see the extension here?
1 second. Should I open it?
No, right now I'm not given. Today after
Something like
class,
this is showing. I'm not able to do anything other than this.
no, today after the class I'll give you the JNT file,
Okay.
and then you can open that file with that software.
Okay.
It's like a PDF file. If you double click it, will open, right? Similarly, if you double click this one, and right I'm doing it, so it will open that file.
Okay, sir.
Right.
So you send it in Gmail?
I can send it, but I'll put it in a drive, Google Drive.
Okay.
You can access that one.
Today is physics, right? Physics.
No, maths.
Okay, today maths, fine.
So linear equation. So what is meant by linear equation?
Yeah, so it's done almost, but it's like, can you show the index of this chapter, linear equations?
Index, where is it?
It's like we have done this.
Okay.
We have done exercise 1 and 2.
Yeah, the contents.
Yeah, contents. Wait, I'll see in my book and come. Or it's there. Okay, it's there. Yeah. Okay. Almost, yeah, till 4.4, I guess. 4.3 is done. 4.4 we have started.
Okay, what's a linear equation?
Linear equation is the equation in which the degree is 1.
Degree of the variable, right?
Yeah. Degree of the variable is 1.
So can you give an example for equation? Linear equation?
Yeah. 2x plus 3y is 10. 3y. Yeah, that's also correct.
So can you give an example involving 3 variables with 3 variables?
And then 2x plus 4z plus 5y is equal to 100.
Okay, this is in 3 variables, and this is a linear equation. Okay, suppose I make it x square, then it's a not linear equation, non-linear equation.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Or zx, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you solve linear equation 2 variables?
Like, yeah, we have to take some random value and like substitute the value in the equation and then solve. Find the value of the other variable.
You can form a table of x and y, right?
Yeah.
X equal to 1, y equal to something, x equal to 2, something like that. So this is basically an equation of, if you draw this thing on a graph, this is equation of what?
If we draw, yeah, we have to, if we draw on the graph, first we have to find the values of x and y, and then like we have to plot points in the graph, like points on the graph. Like if it is, if the value of x is 5 and value of y is 2, then it should be, we have to plot the point on 5:2, like coordinates.
Okay, so how will the, after getting the points, if you join them, how will the curve look?
Yeah, it will look like a straight line mostly.
Yeah, because the equation of a straight line is of this form, y equal to mx plus c, or Straight line is a linear equation in two variables.
Yeah.
In coordinate geometry, you have studied, no? Equation of a line.
Yeah, coordinate geometry we have studied.
Yeah, y equal to mx plus c. So this thing can be rewritten in y equal to mx plus c form. That I can take the 4x to the other side and then divide by 3. So m will become minus.
Yeah. 12 minus 4x by 3.
M is minus 4 by 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the graph is a straight line. So if I plot a graph of the linear equation in x and y, for example, like this. This is x-axis, y-axis. We have
Shouldn't
multiple.
you draw the graph of all the 4 quadrants?
No, for example, this line it's passing to three quadrants, right? Not all the 4 quadrants.
Yeah.
Okay, and I take one more line like this. Let me call this line L2. Let me call this line L1. What is the difference between the line L1 and L2? What is the first obvious difference?
On the basis of the quadrants they pass through.
Yeah, any difference?
And then
This line L2, if I increase, when I go from this point to this point,
yeah,
the value of x is increasing or decreasing?
x is increasing. No, from like this, 1 second, from this point to this point or like opposite?
A to B,
Yeah, then it will be increasing.
x is increasing. What about y?
Y? Y is decreasing.
From A to B.
No, from A to B, Y is increasing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Y is also increasing.
Okay. Similarly, if I take 2 points here, say P,
Then Y will be decreasing, even X, I guess. No, X will be increasing.
P to Q, x is what? Increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
What about y?
Y is decreasing.
So this is the difference between these two lines, right? In
Yeah.
one line, as x increases, y is increasing. And in the another line, when as x is increasing, y is decreasing. So what is this property called?
This property studied, I guess. I don't know.
Slope of the line. You know slope of a line, right?
The slope of a line. Okay.
This y equal to mx plus c. What is the slope? Slope is m, right?
What is C, sir, here? Y is equal to mx plus c.
Yeah, that's the equation of the line.
Okay.
Okay. This is your common coordinate geometry, right?
The coordinate geometry we have studied like very easy thing. Not studied like this. Only about the 4 quadrants and how to plot a point and then.
Okay. This is 9th standard, okay. Right. Okay, so this is the difference.
1 second.
One line the slope is positive, the other one the slope is negative. So the slope positive line is like going upstairs. Slope negative line is going downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So this line slope is positive or negative?
The slope is like from
This is downstairs, no?
Yeah, so it's negative.
Yeah, because from here to here, x is increasing and y is decreasing.
Yeah, y is decreasing and x is increasing.
This is also negative slope.
Yeah,
This is what, negative or positive?
this one second. It's positive because x is increasing.
As y is increasing. Okay, and they are
Yeah,
given
y
this,
is also increasing.
and they are given as
Yeah,
y equal to 3x. So 3 is positive. 3 is the slope.
yeah, okay.
So this you have come across line parallel to x-axis
This
and
one,
y-axis.
no, not in school.
They have covered or not?
Only this one, no, we are not.
Okay. This line is parallel to which axis?
These type of things are not. Yeah, this is parallel to y axis.
And what is the thing which is common between all the points in this line? There are different points, right? All the
Yeah,
points in the line have something
and
in common.
collinear, the collinear.
Collinear is true even for this line, right?
Okay,
So in addition to that, something else is common for all the points on this line.
1 second. Uh, I'm not getting it.
See, they have written the coordinates, no?
Yeah, here is coordinates. Here also it's 3, like 3 is to 0. No, 0 is to 3, sorry.
So
Here is 0.
the x coordinate is same for all the points.
Okay. Yeah, x coordinate is the same.
So we can say the equation of this line is x equal to 2. The equation of a line is all the points satisfying that equation, right?
Yeah.
So if you write x equal to 2, all the points on this line will satisfy that equation.
Okay.
Okay. So a line parallel to y-axis passing through,
Like this line A to B, A to B.
yes, all the
Okay.
points on this line will have x equal to 2, right?
Yeah.
So the equation of this line is x equal to 2.
X is equal to
2.
2. Okay.
Okay, and there's no
So yeah,
restriction on, and there's no
yeah,
restriction and there's no restriction on y. Y can be anything,
okay.
and x is always 2.
Okay.
Assuming if you take a line parallel passing through -1, the equation of the line will be x equal to -1.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
any line parallel to
It's
y-axis,
like when we took x like a parallel line on 0, like on the origin.
will be x equal to 0.
Okay.
So equation of y-axis is x equal to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Similarly, equation of the x-axis is y equal to 0.
Like okay.
All the points on the x-axis will have y as 0. The
Yeah.
equation of the line is y equal to 0. So similarly, if I draw a line parallel to x-axis passing through 1, the equation of that line will be y equal to 1.
Okay. Like
So,
yeah. Okay. Fine.
yeah,
1 second. Yeah. This line.
hold on. They have not shown the other line. They have only shown parallel to y-axis. So similarly, I can have line parallel to x-axis. This is the vertical line, right?
This one. This line.
That is y-axis.
Okay.
Now we draw a horizontal line passing through 1.
See. Yeah. Okay. We can do that. Yes. Yeah.
Now I want to draw a horizontal
Also,
line.
should I also like what you write in this? Should I write or you send?
Yeah, I will send after the class.
Okay.
So if you take a horizontal line,
Yeah. To A. Then so y will be 1.
So what is the equation of this line?
Y is equal to 1.
Yeah. And the equation of this line is x equal to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So a line passing through 2.3.
If okay, can like y be -2 also if it passes
Yeah.
here? Here. Okay.
1.7. Okay. So any line
Yeah.
parallel to x-axis will be y equal to something, and any line parallel to y-axis will be x equal to something.
Okay.
And there is no restriction on other variable.
Yeah.
Okay. Have they solved any examples in this one?
Examples like we have done only till 4.3. Exercises, not examples.
Okay. Exercises.
All the exercises are done.
Okay. You understood everything, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the like online classes, ma'am makes us do all the exercises.
So this you have done.
Examples we have not done. Yeah, these type of questions we have done.
Okay. So this you can do, right?
Yeah.
Rewriting in this form. You just have to bring this 4.37 to the other side.
Yeah. 4.37 minus 4.37. It will become on the other side.
This is fine then. Example 1, right? Okay, everything's like that. Okay, radio for two variables. This is x plus 0 times y plus 5 equal to 0. That's what they have done.
Yeah. Yeah.
0 times y to the minus 5.
Yeah.
Or you can write like this.
So in this question, 1 second. In this question 1, the equation is x is equal to 2y, right?
The cost of notebook is twice that of pen. You have to define what is your x and what is your y.
That's x is equal to 2y, right? Linear equation.
Cost of notebook is x. Cost of pen is
Yeah.
cost of
Okay.
yeah, x equal to 2y.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is simple.
These type of questions also we have done.
Yeah. Actually, there will be infinite number of points. Which
Yeah,
is
it can be an infinite number. But like in the school, we have to, we have to find only 4 or 3.
Yeah. In a given line, there are infinite points, right? So all the points
Yeah.
in the line, this line will satisfy this equation.
Okay.
Find two solutions for each of the following equations, right? What about this one?
This one, it has 3x plus 5. It has infinitely many solutions.
Yeah, because all the points on the line will satisfy this equation.
Yeah.
But suppose I give two equations and then ask you to find the solution of them.
Like I didn't understand the question.
Hold on. Suppose I say y equal to ax plus 5 and I have another equation y equal to 4x minus 3 and find the solution of this set.
So it can be like we have to assume the value of.
Yeah.
No, wait.
So
We have to assume the value of x or y, either y or x.
So number of solutions is how much? 1, 2, 3, infinite.
Yeah.
Number of solutions how much?
Here it might be infinite or 1. Either 1 or infinite. It's 1? Is it 1?
When will be infinite?
It will be infinite when there is only one equation.
Yeah, so both the equations are the same. But here they are different because the slope is different.
Okay.
Slope is determined, there are two different lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3x.
Two different lines, they intersect at one point. And this is the solution.
Okay.
And have they taught you how to solve this two equations?
No, they have taught only till like they have not started the graphs. Only the easy part is started. Like not this one itself.
Okay.
Only this exercise is done, and this part we have to start. Next part we have to start.
Okay. There is nothing, right? You just have to put x values and calculate the y value.
Yeah, this we have done one or two questions of this kind today.
Okay. What is the slope of this line? Positive or negative?
1 second. It will be positive.
See, when x is right hand side is constant, right?
Yeah.
So when x is increasing, y will increase or decrease?
X is increasing. While also increase.
No, then the right hand side value will change, right? Right hand side value is
Okay.
constant.
Oh yeah, fine, understood. Yeah.
So when x is increasing,
Okay.
y has to decrease.
Y
Only
has to decrease.
the sum of these two will be a constant. Okay, so this is a negative slope. That's what it looks like. This one.
Okay.
Another way to look at it is you write in this form y equal to mx plus c. So x will go on the other side, minus x, and divide by 2, so it will be minus half. So the slope is minus half.
Yeah.
You can rewrite this in y equal to mx plus c, right?
Yeah.
In that case, m will be minus half.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
We have done only till here in the school. Might happen they'll teach tomorrow.
Let me do something in the previous one.
No, 1 second. What happened? What happened? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We are doing the same chapter. Yeah.
Okay. What do you understand by variable?
Like a variable is a term in which tells that a value can change.
Yeah.
Like it
Constant
can
is,
be
yeah,
alphabets.
yeah. Constant means the value is constant, it cannot change.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is an xy plane, and any point in the plane will have a unique value of x and y.
Yeah.
Okay. At this
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
Like if there's a point somewhere here and the point is like 5 and 0. No, 0 and 5. So it will lie in which quadrant? 0 and 5.
It's not exactly quadrant, it is on the y-axis. Okay. So you can
Like
say it's in between first quadrant and second quadrant.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have a point x1, y1, then that means that if I draw a perpendicular from that point to the x-axis, so this length is x1. This length will be x1. Okay.
Okay.
Coordinate of this point is x1 means. And this is y1 means this length is y1.
Okay.
So basically from this point you have to drop a perpendicular. So from the origin you have to travel distance of x1 along the x-axis, and then you have to go up parallel to y-axis by a distance y1 to reach this point.
Yeah.
So when x2, y2 means I have to go distance of x2 along the x-axis, and then I have to go up a distance of y2 along the y-axis. So given any point on this xy plane, there is a unique pair of x comma y corresponding to that point. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. So concept of function.
Concept of function.
Yeah, one-to-one function.
Like example, I didn't understand. I guess no, I don't know.
Okay,
Then
the
we
function
can
is a relation between two sets. You know what is set?
Set. No.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So there is one-to-one relationship between the point and the coordinates. This is called coordinates, right? X, comma, y.
Yeah, coordinate. Yeah.
So there is one-to-one correspondence between the point and the coordinates. Like if the point is fixed, the coordinates are fixed. If the coordinates are fixed, the point is fixed.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's an ordered pair. You cannot interchange 3, 2 is not same as 2, 3. They are both at different points. 3, 2 will be like here, Q, and if we interchange, it will go to a different point.
Yeah.
So the order of the numbers are important. So it's called an ordered pair where the order is important. Okay.
Yeah.
Graphs. Yeah. So the y-axis is x equal to 0. Just now I told you.
Yeah.
And the line parallel to y-axis is x equal to constant. Because it's cutting the x-axis at point B. So the equation of this line is x equal to B. And since it's in the
So is it like same meeting ID for every day should we follow, or every day different meeting IDs?
That I have to check whether I can give a recurring ID.
Yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Okay, I'll try that tomorrow.
Okay.
So the equation of line parallel to y-axis is x equal to constant. And the equation of line parallel to x-axis is y equal to constant. This one. This line.
Okay.
Okay. So the slope of the line, so this line will make an angle, right?
Angle, yeah.
So this is the angle which this line makes with the x-axis. This one.
Yeah.
And this angle.
What angle is this?
This angle between the line and the x-axis.
Okay, it's not defined here.
Yeah, we can put any symbol, say theta or something. And similarly, if I take a point here and I draw a horizontal at that point, like this line is making the same angle theta.
Yeah. Okay.
That you know, right? If you have two parallel lines.
Like from this one, this is the same angle of this thing.
Yeah, because they are parallel lines.
Yeah.
This line and this line are parallel, right?
Yeah.
And there is a common line which is cutting them.
Okay. Yeah.
So the angle will be same. And similarly, this angle is also theta. At this point, so at any point along this line, the theta is same. That is the property of the line. Okay, and if I take this point as x1 y1, and this point is x2 y2, and this point is x3 y3. Okay, and what will be this length?
Which length?
This length.
Like the common length or?
Hold on. This length.
This one. One second.
That will be.
It will be the height from the x-axis to the.
This will be this length minus this length, right?
Minus
this length.
Okay. This one, like the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first length is y3, and the second length is y2.
So it will be y3 minus y2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And similarly, this distance is x3 minus x2.
Yeah, x3 minus
Okay, so you know what is tan of an angle?
tan, no. Sin,
Okay,
cos, tan, we'll study next year.
okay. So you know similar triangles, right?
Similar triangles.
Yeah. So this triangle and this triangle is similar because the angles are same. One angle is theta, one angle is 90, so the third angle will coincide.
Okay.
Because
So, what are
so
the triangles with similar currency property? Like which one?
two triangles are similar if the angles are same.
Okay.
So here these two triangles, the angles are same, right? One angle is
Yeah.
theta, other angle is 90. So the third angle will automatically coincide. Because the third angle is 180 minus sum of the two angles.
Minus sum of the two angles.
So the third angle is 90 minus theta.
90 minus theta.
Yeah, because
What's theta?
uh, this angle is theta. This one
Okay.
is theta. So this angle is
What's the
90.
meaning of that theta?
It's an alphabet, Greek alphabet.
Okay. Okay.
Like you're using XY for variables, no?
Yeah.
Similarly, we can use variables for angle, which are called theta, some Greek symbol.
Okay.
Okay, so this angle is 90 minus theta because if you add this 90 minus theta with theta, I'll get 90. And there's
Oh yeah.
one more 90 here, so that will give me 180. Okay, in this triangle, this is also 90 minus theta. So these two triangles are similar.
Yeah.
This one and this one.
Complement. Yeah. That's another.
Okay, so in similar triangles, the ratio of the corresponding sides are same. So y2 minus
Yeah.
y2 divided by x3 minus x2 will be equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1.
Okay.
So you take any 2 points on the line, say 4 and 5. So you get y5 minus y4 divided by x5 minus x4. That will be same as 3 minus 2 divided by 3 minus 2. Even between points 1 and 3. So this is the property of a straight line.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
related to the property that the slope of the line is same throughout. Slope of the line means how fast y is changing when x is changing.
Okay. Slope of the line. Okay.
Say y2 minus y1 is the numerator and x2 minus x1 is the denominator. So how fast, if y2 minus y1 is changing fast compared to x2 minus x1, the slope is more.
So like this formula is slope. Slope.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is change in x and this is change in y. Okay. So this thing has
Okay.
got more slope compared to this one.
Yeah.
Hold on. X should be same. For the same x, I'm climbing a smaller y. So this slope is more. M1,
Yeah.
M2.
M2 is
So M1
M1
is
is straight.
greater than M2.
Yeah.
Right. So suppose I'm given a line like this. The equation of this thing is y equal to mx plus c. So from
Okay.
this, can you check that this equation is an equation of a line?
Like mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. Check the RS equation. Check
Yeah.
this equation.
See, y equal to mx plus c, we have to check it's a equation of a line. And the property of the line is the slope is same throughout, right?
Yeah.
That is the property of the line. So
Y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. Y. Yeah. Y2 minus y1 by x1. Yeah.
So this we have to show that's independent of points 1 and 2. Because if we take any 2 points, the slope should turn out to be same. So what is y2 minus y1? Using this equation,
y2 minus y1. 1 second. Mx plus c.
should be mx2, right?
Yeah, mx2 plus c. 2. So yeah.
What is y1?
Mx plus c.
mx1 plus c.
Mx1. Yeah.
Divided by
So it will
x2 minus x1. So this should be equal to m into x2 minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1, right?
yeah.
This is
it
equal
will
to
get
m. So it's independent of point 1 and 2.
yeah. Only m.
So even if we take 2 points here, point 3 and point 4, for that also the slope will turn out to be m.
Okay, yeah. Because it's like
So
the
if we
slope
take
is
any 2 points, the slope is same.
okay.
And that is by definition is a straight line.
Okay. Like if the straight line is like this also, the slope will be same.
No, but that's a different line, right?
Yeah.
Suppose the slope of this thing is plus 5, the slope of that other line will be minus 5 or minus 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but for a
Okay.
given line, the slope is same
Yeah.
between any 2 points. That's the property of a straight line.
Okay. Yeah. Now we're going to differentiate. Are these the questions should we do or like homework or something?
These things you have done, right?
Yeah, these things I have done.
From the book only.
Okay.
Right.
So are we gonna do it now?
No, if you already done it, it's not necessary. Okay, what about this one? Just answer this one.
Which one? How will you describe the table lamp constitution? Like first you have to make like a graph like this, and then there will be a table lamp and
Where is the
table lamp
lamp?
you have to like write the coordinates of that, I guess.
Can you mark the table lamp in this graph?
Okay. I'm at, 1 second. I'll mark it here.
Okay, and where is the table?
Table like these 4 points.
I can see 1 point, and then
How will you describe one?
just make it a bigger dot.
Okay.
Okay, that is 1 point. No, table is just 1 point.
No, 1 second. I'm making hair white thing, the white thing,
Okay.
and the origin, the center,
Okay.
and then this point. Like
Fine.
if it
So how
joins, it will be
yeah, you have to describe the position of this lamp, right? So how do you
yeah.
describe?
Yeah. No. It's like we have to find the distance of this x point from all the sides.
Okay. Okay. What I will do is I will say it is at a distance 5 centimeters from the left corner,
Okay.
and then towards me I have to go 7 centimeters.
Yeah.
That way I will specify this position uniquely. I'll say first take the left corner. I'll give the reference. Okay. So with that reference, I'll say go right 5 centimeters, and then go towards me or U, whatever.
7 centimeters.
7 centimeters, because the person will be sitting here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say from the left corner, go right by 5 centimeters and then go towards the person by 7 centimeters. We'll find the location. So one of the things like x coordinate, the other one is like y coordinate. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Right. So the confusion thing is what you are already done. I don't have to repeat what you have already done. So then I have to take a different way of doing.
This chapter is done. We just took 2 days to finish this.
The chapter is done. If you don't have any questions or doubts, then I have to think something different, or I can go ahead and do. Otherwise, this is 9th standard, right?
Yeah, we can start a different chapter also, I guess, because this chapter is also gonna finish in 2 or 3 days.
Or another thing I can do, I can open the 10th standard this thing, and because 10th standard thing will be related to this one only, but little at a more level, at a different level, slightly higher level. If we use that one,
Sure. Should we start with the 10th chapter 1?
I'll just look at it. Right, they are starting with the real numbers.
Okay, real numbers.
Polynomials, linear equations, and two variables, pair of linear equations. Because in this,
Should we start with polynomials and stuff also?
okay, so these things are new, right? So we'll start with 10th standard stuff then. Because otherwise it will be the repetition of same thing, and if you're already on it, there's no,
Okay.
it's just a waste of time. Alright, geometrical means of zeros to polynomial.
Real numbers I've never seen this Euclid, something Euclid. Yeah,
division.
Euclid.
I think if you divide a number with, you will get a quotient and remainder, right?
Yeah.
Basically, it will be that one. Yeah, a number A can be written as B into Q plus R.
Yeah.
Q is the quotient and B is the remainder. And then obviously the remainder will be less than B. Otherwise, it will add as Q plus 1 into B.
A is the dividend.
Yeah, B is the dividend.
Okay, B. And then A is the.
A is the number.
B should be. Okay.
So Q will be natural number.
Okay. Yeah.
Or an integer. If A is negative, it will be an integer. Let us consider the simpler one. So let us say that Q is a natural number and R is the number. Okay, let us take 4 numbers only. Okay, A is a 4 number, B is, all the numbers are 4 numbers. So for example, this one, 17 equal to 16 into 2 plus 5, right? So basically, we say for a given A and B, there is unique value of Q and R.
Okay.
So satisfying this condition.
0 is, okay, R is more than 0 or equal to.
Given A and B, there is unique value of Q and R. That is Euclid's lemma. Right?
Yeah.
Because only this way, where the remainder is less than 6. The given positive integers A and B, there is unique Q and R satisfying this one.
Okay.
The quotient and remainder are unique for a given number.
In ninth, we're studying Euclid's geometry.
Yeah. You know what's an algorithm?
What's an algorithm? Like example, I forgot, I guess. Or I don't know.
You have computer science in your school?
Which chapter?
Computer science subject.
Computer science, yeah.
Yeah, they would have to come across algorithm, right? Algorithm basically sequence of steps to solve a problem.
Yeah, steps, yeah, algorithm steps. In computer steps, I thought it will be different in maths.
Yeah, step 1, step 2, step 3.
Okay.
That's why it's called algorithm. Right. And you know HCF and LCM, right?
Yeah, let's see if I know. But like using Euclid's division algorithm, we have to find.
So the highest this thing will be Q.
Okay, next question.
No. The remainder has to be 0, right? When it's a common factor.
Yeah, it will be 0.
The remainder has to be
here,
0. So from that I can get the factors.
yeah. So here is it 45, 135 and 225.
45 into how much is 3 times, right? This is 45 into,
Yeah, 3 times, 5 times.
yeah. Okay. And you do LCM.
Yeah, LCM also in a least common multiple.
So least common multiple will be greater than all the given numbers.
Yeah.
Highest common factor will be less than the given numbers.
Okay.
The highest common factor of these two numbers is less than the numbers,
Yeah.
right? But the multiple of these two
This 2 will be should
will
be
be
greater.
greater than the number, greater than the numbers,
Yeah.
all the numbers.
What's coprime?
Uh,
Is it like a set of prime numbers?
yeah. But how are they related? Is it mentioned here?
Yeah, somewhere here, like at the top, a bit up, the coprime. Check it like that. Not here, not here. Somewhere more up like it. And it's like written in the coprime.
No means I think both of them should be prime.
Somewhere like factors might be prime, coprime.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So tomorrow we'll start with polynomials of this class 10.
Okay.
Uh, right. So we'll meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow at 9
Yeah.
o'clock. Because,
Yeah.
today I thought I'll do 9 centimeters, because 9 centimeters is already done. So
Okay.
I think almost all the topics are, these things are new.
Okay.
So in coordinate geometry, yeah, these things are new, right? You will not come across.
Area of a triangle, I guess I can do.
No, in terms of coordinate geometry,
Okay.
the vertices will have coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So in terms of coordinates, you have to find the area, not half
Okay.
and adjacent height. That is different.
Yeah.
That is just geometry. This is coordinate geometry.
What's the area of the triangles if it's not half into like height into base?
You can write in different forms.
Okay.
Okay, that you learn. But once the base and height is fixed, the triangle is fixed, right?
Yeah.
So the area is fixed. Similarly, the 3 points are fixed. The triangle is fixed. The area is also fixed. So in terms of 3 points, I should be able to find an area without finding the base and height.
Okay. Oh then. Okay.
Okay, I'll meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.